Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Olga. I'm glad you are here to join me as we will be talking about a very sensitive topic, child abuse. I find this topic to weigh heavily on my heart, but also very important because we as adults should work as a unit to make sure that all of our children are kept safe. Today, I will be discussing different types of child abuse, possible signs of child abuse, and the effects of child abuse. So let's get started. According to TextProtects.org, more than 4 children die from abuse or neglect on average every week. 184 children are confirmed victims daily, and more than 7 children are maltreated every hour. Child abuse comes in many forms, but the ones I will be mentioning are child neglect, physical abuse, sexual abuse, and emotional abuse. So, neglecting a child is when a child's most basic needs are not being met. And this can be anything such as not having proper housing, food security or insecurity. It's sad to think that a child can be deprived of something so basic, such as having a clean diaper, warm clothing, or a daily meal. Now, physical abuse is intentionally using force against a child that may cause a physical injury. This includes striking a child in any type of way. Sexual abuse is when a child is engaging in any type of sexual act. And to be honest, this just sickens me to think that a child can be seen in any sexual manner. Emotional abuse is harming a child's self-worth. I specifically saved emotional abuse for last because, in my personal opinion, many physical injuries from abuse will heal over time. The bruises will go away, those wounds will close, but the mental trauma that somebody goes through will never go away. Because of this, I do believe that emotional abuse ties into all forms of child abuse, every type, and is equally just as severe. In some cases, even more so. How can you recognize the signs of child abuse? Now, although there are different types of child abuse, here's just a few signs that you can look out for according to Texas Department of Family and Protective Services, also known as DFPS. Things to look out for: frequent bruises or injuries without adequate explanation, withdrawn or violent behavior from the child, malnourishment, a lack of cleanliness, sexual behaviors or play, anxiety. And then there's the obvious: witnessing any type of abuse firsthand. The list can go on and on. Some kids may deny any wrongdoing from the abuser as they may be scared or forced in some way to stay silent. It truly hurts my heart when I think of any child being hurt in any way. As a mama of a 9-month-old and a 2-year-old, I can't help but see my baby's faces in all children. With the trauma a child endures, it's a toxic upbringing. So it's no surprise that the effects from abuse can be life-changing and forever lasting. According to the CDC, child abuse and neglect can have a tremendous impact on lifelong health, opportunity, and well-being if left untreated. It can result in toxic stress, change in brain development. Without treatment, it is possible that the child may be further victimized or even a perpetrator in adulthood. Now, this can also lead to post-traumatic stress disorder and learning and memory difficulties. In conclusion, my hope is that we can work together to keep our children safe. You are aware of the types of abuse and how it can affect a child. It is our responsibility to be the voice of our children and protect all babies. Unfortunately, the reality is child abuse will never go away. But even making a difference in one child's life by standing against child abuse is always going to be worth it. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.